he'll give them what they need. Oh, when you go to giving something that you living, guess what? Give it from the heart. You don't give a person a bag of cookies when you know they need a piece of meat. Come on here, somebody. And I'm talking about giving what you're living. The only way you can give what you live, amen, is you got to understand what it is to give from the beginning. Come on. The Bible let us know God gave his only begotten Son. Gave it with a purpose. There was something behind it. The Sunday school lesson this morning, amen, they brought out, amen, about a child was going to be born and a son was going to be given, and the chastisement, the weight of this world was going to be on his shoulders. He had a purpose to carry out. But John said, for God so loved this world that he gave his only begotten Son. Amen. There was a purpose for it. That whosoever would believe in him shall not perish. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to be without. I don't want you to be in want. I don't want you to be in slavery. I don't want you to be backed up, amen, in a corner, living a life of sin. So I'm going to give you something that's pure. I'm going to give you something that'll cleanse you. I'm going to give you something that'll work for you. I'm going to give you something that'll make you a better individual. I'm talking about giving something you living. Amen. The Lord gave the most greatest, the biggest, the best gift anybody could ever give. The Bible says he gave his only begotten Son. I'm talking about giving something you living. Man, you want to put it up under a tree, you can do that too if you want to. Man, I mean, you know, everything we put up under the tree is just a reflection of what we feel. It's just a hint of what we're trying to say. A man go and get a gift, amen, from K Jewelers. I see that commercial a lot. Amen, or he can go to some other kind of diamond gems or whatever, amen, and he puts it in a box, amen, and put a bow on it, or he may keep it in his pocket until that particular day. But when he gives it to that woman that he says he loves, amen, it means something. Amen. And they have not yet made that walk down the aisle. When he presents that box and she unties it and opens it up and see that ring, amen, she know it means something. It means I love you. It means I'm ready to commit to you. It means I'm ready for us to be one. And there's a purpose. I'm ready for us to live together. I'm talking about giving what you're living, what you feel on the inside. But if it ain't gonna read, come on here, let me go make it plain. Sister Callum, if you're not married and he give you a gift, amen, and you open it up and it's a box of animal patties, guess what he's saying? Talk to me. If it's some kind of negligee and he know he ain't paid that day, guess what that means? Come on, I'm talking about giving what you're living. Yeah, he feeling you. He feeling you. He feeling you. But back you got me. He feeling you now. But he ain't giving nothing. He living. Oh, maybe he is giving what he's living. If he's not living much or nothing, then the only thing he can give you is what he can. But I'm talking about somebody living in their full potential. Somebody living something pure and something clean. God said, oh, this particular year, I want you to give what you live. I'm talking about giving what you live in. I'm talking about giving what you live in. Man, you love me, my God. There's not a word we used to say that can express, amen, that we can begin to express in man's vocabulary what God means to us. And sometimes, amen, there's not words that we can say to each other that would express what we mean to one another. Man, that little four-letter word, amen, is supposed to sum it up. But because men and women have used it so frequently and so commonly and so loosely, amen, now it don't mean much or nothing. And you can tell a person you love them all day long and then they'll say, yeah, okay, right. Amen, because we want to do more than just hear. Amen, I begin to ask different ones, can you tell I love you? Man, I was talking to a young lady on the phone, and I said, could you tell me, man, that I loved you? And she said, yeah, I know you love me. I said, you know me? You know I love you. And man, you know, when somebody say they know that you love them, then it look like they ought to reflect that thing. You know, I tell my boys all the time, I ain't no doubt in my mind, I know they love mama. And man, they still ain't learned how to show mama. Man, I tell them, when you love me, I won't have to tell you to take out the trash. Huh? Them little things, them the little things. I know you ain't got no job now, you can't bring me that check home. But if you take out that trash and keep that room clean, I start saying that it look like I can feel some love. If I wake up every morning, one morning, and find me some grits and eggs and toast right there by the foot of my bed, I say, somebody try to show me some love. Well, the other day, man, my son come home and he brought me a white rose and a candy cane. I know it wasn't much of nothing, but he brought it down there where I was. He wanted to make sure he put it in my hand. I was down in the laundry room, and he said, Mama, this is for you. And I said, well, my God, my baby, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he just sat there waiting for a hug. So I hugged him and kissed him on his cheek. My other boy said that, oh, that ain't nothing. But he hadn't gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't gave me nothing. But he said, that ain't nothing. I said, Lord, have mercy. I got upstairs and opened up my chocolate. It was white chocolate at that. And I wrapped my white chocolate rolls and I just began to suck on it and just get the full taste of it. Just take my time and reminisce with the flavor of this.